Regular maintenance is pretty minimal on an electric vehicle. My previous videos on tires, cabin filters, and now wipers and windshield washer fluid is probably all you will normally see during a year. About a month ago I got a warning on the LCD screen that my wiper fluid was low, so off to the store to get some washer fluid. All you need is a plastic funnel and a gallon of windshield washer fluid. Depending on where you live, you may want to use wiper fluid that goes to 0 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit for very cold climates. My area does not go below 10 degrees Fahrenheit, so I could use just a regular all-season fluid. My local store had this in stock. Since it may last all year, I'm not going to bother with using summer fluid, which is only good to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, since at some point freezing weather will occur. Of course, use the appropriate fluid for your region. Tesla recommends not to add washer fluid that contains water repellent, like Rain-X, or bug wash. These fluids can cause streaking, smearing, and squeaking, or other noises. Step 1, open the hood. Step 2, to get better access, you can remove the front maintenance panel. It's not necessary, but I'm doing it just to have a little more clarity in my demonstration. Step 3, make sure there's no dirt or anything else around the cap area. Clean if it's dirty so nothing gets into the reservoir. Step 4, open the filler cap. Step 5, insert the funnel. Step 6, fill with washer fluid until the fluid level is visible just below the filler neck. Be careful not to spill any fluid into the body. Wipe up spills immediately and wash the affected area with water. Here's a close-up of the filler tube area. The diagram shows where the fill line should be. I filled up the wiper fluid tank with about 1/2 to 2/3 of a gallon of fluid, so the tank reservoir is a decent size and should last you most of the year, depending on usage. Step 7, replace the cap. Make sure these two tubes that lead to the wipers are connected. I've seen cases where some people had issues with only one of the wiper washer jets shooting out fluid. I guess it's possible that these were not fitted securely when delivered, so it's a good idea to check on these tubes. After you fill up the fluid, it's probably not a bad idea to check on your wiper blades. You can probably get a year or more out of a set, depending on your weather and how often they are used. If you're getting streaks or chattering on the glass, it's usually time to clean them. First, go to Controls, Service, and click on Wiper Service Mode to allow for better access to the wipers. Here you can see the wipers popping out from under the hood and onto the windshield. Make sure the rubber blades are kept clean. Use a cleaning rag with hot soapy water. You can also use a rag with vinegar to wipe the blades down. I've also seen suggestions of wiping the edge of the blade with rubbing alcohol. Since mine are new, you can see that they're clean. If after cleaning you still have problems with the wipers, consider replacing the blades. Check for cracks, splits, or roughness. And by the way, the replacement blades are available from the Tesla Service Center for $23 each. I'll have the part numbers in the description. To replace the blade, push down on the button and pull the blade out to the left. It snaps out easily. You can also use aftermarket blades. I've seen a few on Amazon and I have links in the description below. To insert the blade, press on the connector so it is bent at an angle. Now push it into the wiper arm and it will snap into place. It's also a good idea to put a towel or rag under the wiper arm while you're working on it so it doesn't scratch the glass. You can see here that the wipers are in action with the jets shooting out. This is a 1/4 speed video showing the washer jets as they shoot out along the blade. There are 2 washer jets on each blade, one facing in each direction. When the washer fluid is pumping, it shoots a stream outwards along the wiper blade. I've seen some cars with jets that shoot outward onto the glass at a 90-degree angle from the blade, and I've seen other washer jets that are mounted on the hood of the car itself. From looking at it in slow motion, you can see that the fluid does spray out pretty much all along the blade for pretty good coverage. Here you can see the wiper fluid tube coming from under the hood that goes along each of the wiper blades. On some cars you can pull the wipers up to a locking position. However, on the Model 3 you can only pull up on the wiper arm a short distance. Be careful not to lift it any further or you could damage the wiper arm. So pull it just far enough so you can access the blade. This is a close-up of the washer jet that's pointing to the left, and this one's pointing to the right on the blade. If you do have a problem with the washer jets getting clogged, check to see if there's any blockage. You can use something as simple as a pin or needle to clear out anything that's in the way. When you're finished, uncheck the wiper service mode switch. Don't worry if you forget, the car will turn it off automatically when you shift it out of park. Also, it's a good idea to clean your windshield thoroughly to make sure that it's not causing any streaks. That's all for now. See you in the next video.